Welcome back to the show of Strength, Chapter 5. We took a little bit of a hiatus, but we are back. Once again, if you guys have not, please go check out Made Strength, see what they offer. Some great services from athletic training to adult training these days, so give it a look. Here's Steve in his new home gym. His lighting's a little bit tough there, but he was supposed to have a max effort day, and it ended up being a rep day because that's all the weight that he had in the house. So he opened up and worked with 295 for a top set of 4 there. Kyle is still on Wendler. He's working. This was his 5-week. He had 165 for 8 there. Steve is still working on Chad Wesley Smith's version of the cube, along with Sam. You're going to see both those guys making some tremendous gains. Definitely proud of Steve, man. He took a jump. He's tried something he hasn't done before, and he's seeing some really great progress. Coming up, you're going to see Sammy benching. He has doesn't really have board work. He has this little foam pad. He's treating it almost like a man pond, letting it sink down into him a little bit. So he's throwing that back. He's got 405 for 3 here. Sam's just got some really strong triceps, and once again, he's handling this weight for a couple reps. In the past, his butt would have shot up and things would have got a little funky, but now he's dialing it in and he's making it look good. Kyle's working here on his 5s week again, going 460 for 6. He was sick last week, so he's down in body weight to about 238 pounds. But he had a nice week of work here training, so maybe a lighter weight is something that he should continue to do. Steve and Sam have their back-to-back speed days here. Steve was working at my gym. He's got about 190 on the bar with some average bands for some doubles, and then he moves into some speed deadlifts with 275 and 80-pound chain. His sumo deadlift has come a very long way. Last week he pulled 500 for 1, so that's a great PR for him. Here's Sam driving up through. He's got to maintain some tightness in the bottom there. We talked about that last Saturday. I think once he makes that correction in his speed work, then it's going to transfer over to his max effort. Here's your humble correspondent. I'm back training a little bit. I did have a bit of a back issue. I'm going to work back in slowly. I worked with the football bar here and did some floor press. Just kind of getting back into it. I'm not going to really be squatting or deadlifting for a little bit still, but I got clearance from a doctor, said, you can work your torso from the hip up, so I'm still going to try to do some floor presses instead of regular benches to keep the stress off that back when I arch. Here's Blair. Blair has been really good with coming to the gym on Saturdays. I know he works like a dog, and he still finds time to wake up Saturday morning and come in and get it done. This week, he did some benching with me, but I wanted to show you just a simple, upper back kettlebell row is something that can really carry over into all your lifts. We got a nice group here going on the safety squat bar. This is what we want the show of strength to turn into. Kind of a good group of guys working together hard. Steve has another great day. He works 315 here for a double, which is really fast. His knees stayed out. His knees do continue to get a little weird. He needs to continue to work on that hip strength. So here's 350 for 2. And then he follows it up with 365 for 2. And Steve's raw PR with wraps is 385. So he's approaching his goal. His goal is to squat 405 wrapless. I think he'll be there in a month or 2 if he continues to make progress like this. You see his knees dip. He's just got to continue to create that tension on the outside of his heels and drive those knees apart. That'll engage his core, his glutes, drive the elbows down. He'll be in business. Sammy had another nice day also. He's working here with 400 for 2. He does a good job driving his head back into the bar. You'll see a little bit later. He asks how it'll look. I think he does have to drive his knees out a little bit more in the bottom. Right there, just to kind of put that stress onto his glutes and not his knees. But he still is pretty strong. Driving up through. If you guys wonder what a true max effort lift looks like, this is it. He dials in, he goes for it, stays tight, drives some knees up, and we locked one out pretty strong there, and he goes for 2. And this is a true 10, right there is a true 10. There should be no confusion as to what that is. That's max effort right there for 2 reps there. So Kyle had another good day too. All these guys are squatting together. Here's his 450 for a double. Then he throws on wraps. Hits 490 for 2, which is really good. He got loose there on the bottom of the second rep. But here's the top lift of the day on the show of strength. So once again, we'll be back making some training vids. If you guys want to see more Gym highlights, let me know, and I'll get them up there. Stay safe and stay strong.